probably going to run a little longer than normal today because this is an early show and this is Charles's night. But what I want to do is I want to get the top skin glued on tonight. This airplane is just over 90 days old. It's 95 days old. And just kind of showing you what you can do if you set your mind to it. And what I wanted to show you is I glued this piece in between the fuselage. It's just a piece of 16th. It doesn't, it's not weighing a whole ton. You want to kind of stay away from adding a whole lot of weight. But as I've told you, the platform for the pilot is it has to be stout. Now normally most guys will put an 1/8 inch 3/32, whatever, some type of stout pilot, cockpit floor. What I chose to do is the bracing like this. This bracing will glue right underneath where the pilot sits. So that when I push that down, that'll be exactly where the pilot sits. But the first thing I want to do is I want to loosen up my stabilizer. Because I don't glue the stabilizer in until after everything's glued together. Got to be able to get some glue under it. Get some more of this wood out of here. It's pretty stout with all this 16th bracing in here. Let's see how this operates here. I need to lower this a little bit. We got 8 washers. I don't know who said it, but on the last video, something about excellence, attention to details is exactly correct for an excellent airplane. Still not enough. Well, that 16th sounded down to 32nd. Nope. Might end up having to put another piece in there because I'm about sanded through it. I guess I could trim it a little bit. Summer is over. I'm going to work in the dark again. It's cold. What happened to summer? We got plenty on that side. A little bit more on this side and we'll be good to go. Still. The only bad thing about building these Thunderbolts, you got to build the fuselage on the wing. I think we're pretty close now, though. Yeah, it looks like I get it. I want about a 32nd of an inch. Yep, I know it's terrible. How many of you guys remember when I was retired? I didn't have to go to work. We're getting close, though. Amazon account is 100% paid off. Just about everything's paid off. We gotta get it done before this thing collapses. Okay. What's going on here? Here we go. There we go. I got enough room now. I think I'm going to block this inside here too. I know I'm going to block this. Need to do that before I glue this on. So we need a piece of quarter. We have a piece of quarter out. Man, you couldn't ask for heavier wood. Yeah, here's a nice piece of 3/8. We'll cut it out of 3/8. It's bad when the 3/8 is lighter than the quarter. So we'll just cut it a 1/4 inch thick and 3/8 wide. That'll be plenty. Now you ask, what am I doing here? Well, this aft bulkhead, the way it's laid out, the rudder doesn't touch it. I'm going to put this stick in here like so. We got to sand it around, and the rudder will butt up against that. And the rudder will glue to the stabilizer, locking all this up back here. You kind of got to think all this stuff before you just start gluing stuff together. Otherwise, it's too late. And it's just a little bit too thick. It's about 3/16 is what it needs to be, and not quarter. So what I'll do is we'll just sand some off. Method to my madness will be revealed here shortly. A little bit more, maybe a 30-second more. Now I could glue this to the front of the rudder, but then it wouldn't lock in. So we'll just eyeball perpendicularity. We're not building a watch, but we are building an airplane. I feel my eye is close enough. So done here is glued it in there. I don't see, oh, there it is. Okay, now I'll show you the reason for that stick. First thing I'm going to do is cut this off here. I'll give it a little sand job. What that stick does is it locks the elevator down, and it also locks the front of the rudder. I'll show you that here now. Front of the rudder here will glue right onto that stick. Oop. And then a little bit of superfill in the joint. See that stick there? That'll glue just like so. I ought to triangulate some wood in there to brace it. I might do that after I get the skin glued on. Well, let's see how it's going to fit. Now, unfortunately, tonight it'll be a short. Well, I was gonna do a long video, but it'll be short now that I think about it, because I gotta wait for the damn glue to dry, because it's gonna be put on with white glue. So it's that X forward. And we don't want to add any more glue than necessary, so I'm going to mark that. And hey, Greg and Craig and all the rest. So we'll mark this here. About right there. Come on now. Right there and right there. So all this ribbing will get glued. So when I glue this, I'll run a bead of glue from each one of these pen lines. Of course, around this and this, and let's get at it, I guess. Ain't nothing like the present. And don't forget to put the glue on the nose ribbing. So we'll get this going here first. I think we'll wipe it off. I'll put it on and wipe some off. We don't need all that glue coming out of the bottle like gangbuster. I guess I could glue the. No, it'd be better to white glue all this business. So Okay. We don't want any white glue on the stabilizer area, so stabilizer doesn't get glued in until after it's all down. Okay, let's get a paper towel and wipe this crap off. I got way too much glue on it. Yeah. Come on. Just don't need all that glue, but it comes out of the bottle like that. And it loses 50% of its weight anyway, but okay. Okay, what do we got here? Sorry, I'm not really good at being a cameraman, but we're getting it done. Okay, we got the back half. Glue on the back half. Let's put glue on the front half. It's kind of weird you got to do it like that, but just the way it is. That's why I'm using white glue, because you can't CA it. Not only that, CA makes a hard spot, so you kind of want all this stuff glued really good so that the nose doesn't fall apart. I mean, especially when you're running a big block like I am. There's really not much of a good way to do this. I mean, I don't know how you could do any other type of glue application other than smear it on, wipe it off. I think we're going to do the nose ring in the front with CA. That will hold the nose down. all going on now. Nothing's coming off. Okay. Set it on there. Let's make sure that it's going to oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. Don't want my pilot screwing up. So we're gonna have glue on this. I missed this spot here. And we got good glue there. And we need glue right there. And this thing will be so strong, you won't believe it. Because it's like an eggshell. Yeah. Okay, we got plenty of slop there. Okay. Now for the tape. Gotta make sure that it's pulled down. Yes, indeedy. Nope, I always been a control line guy. Control line stunt. I'm doing good just to keep up with what I'm doing here. Come on now. Yep, doing good just to keep up with what I do here. Yeah. "31 minutes. Oh, we got good squeeze out there. And there. I might as well go wipe that off. Hey, Jim. Close it up. Yep. We're coming home. Took 95 days to get her closed up. And that ain't too bad, guys. Yeah, we got to pull that down. Well, get them interested in it. You know, RC guys think that they're doing something special. If they think they're doing something special, all you got to do is tell them, I want you to take your RC airplane and fly it no higher than 70 foot and no farther away from you than 70 foot, and pull out of the ground on a straight dive at 5 foot off the ground. And you got to do that every time. And see what they say. See if they can do it. I'm gonna have to pin those. Gonna have to pin the sides. Doesn't look like it wants to cooperate. I wonder if I can hit it with some CA to hold it in there. The bad thing about white glue and stuff is if you come back with CA and try to, CA won't glue white glue. Nope. Maybe if I hit it with kicker, but I don't have enough hands. We'll try it. here's the deal. It will probably work where it's at right there, but I'd like to get it perfect so I don't have so much sanding to do, and it just doesn't seem like it wants to cooperate. So we'll just tape it down like so and hope for the best. I'll come back and babysit it. And up here on the front, we're going to have to do several pieces of tape to get the cowling closed up. Got a good squeeze out there, that's good. This side's doing nicely. That'll sand real good. That'll sand. Put a piece of tape there. And the nose feels stout. That's a good thing. I'm going to have to wait for it to dry before I can tack that with CA. I don't believe I can force that down and get it to kick off. Just the way it goes. I can't win. Well, let's try it with this. I'm going to put that back in that other kind of bottle. Yeah, it did work. What do you know? Nope. Nope. Doesn't want to cooperate. Oh, I feel warm, so maybe that'll do it. You just about got to be a magician to get this stuff to go together. Come on. There it goes. A little patience, which is running thin. There do clog up. Okay, come on now. Come out of there. Yeah. Yeah, it is. If I had help here, I would hold it up on its nose and wick the CA down in there, but I'm at a slight disadvantage with no room and no help. But the desire is there, so I'll get her done somehow. So what I'll do is I'll get a piece of tape and tape it down. Wants to act like an idiot. You cannot win. Yeah. Okay. That'll have to do for now till that glue dries. Yeah, tip it up on the sand. Sounds good, but I don't have anybody to help hold it. I gotta turn it nose up, like so. Yeah, I can't do it by myself. End up breaking it. And I ain't into that. I got too much work in the darn thing. It'll be fine. And the nice thing about getting this all done is Jeff and Annie. The nice thing about getting this all done and getting closed up is I can start shaping the fuselage now. And it'll really start to look like a jug. See, this hard line will go away, be nice and round. Relatively light. Let's see what it weighs, if I can do that. I figured it out that this airplane needs to be 40 ounces or less, completely finished with no engine. Okay, need this. But as I was told, the 10G rule will take effect, and it won't matter if it's over 64 ounces. But I don't want to weigh that much. Okay, we got 0 there. And we want to weigh this stuff here. Oh man, I didn't want to tear it. All that shit's pretty heavy. Yeah, too darn big. There we go. Okay, I need that nose ring. Of course, that's... Where the heck did he go? Yeah, I might have to remake it, I guess. I don't know. Let's see what we got here. So 4 is 11. Uh-oh, there we are. Huh, that's odd. 32. We got 32 ounces here, 32.4. So 33 ounces, and then we got the pilot and the canopy. Let's see. I don't think I got 8 ounces. It's going to have to be a 6-ounce finish, that's for sure. $15 grams on the pilot. 27 total on that. That's 0.95, 0.95. That's 33. I'm going to add the gear doors. 33, 34, 35. Man, it's going to be damn close. You just can't build this airplane. I've tried 5 times and I can't build this airplane lighter than 60 ounces. It's just not going to make it. $33, and let's just see, 33. 22 plus 33, 55 plus a 6-ounce finish, 61 plus mystery ounces, 60. It'll be damn close to hit that 64 mark. I'm gonna have to take off everything I can get a hold of. That's a bummer. Tomorrow night, maybe we'll sand and shape the fuselage, and I'm gonna, when I get off here, I'm gonna Z-epoxy inside the cockpit and then wipe all that out, so that I could take my airbrush and take that green paint and airbrush the inside of that cockpit. Normally I don't go to that extent, but this is a model I want extra special. Normally I would just paint the inside and forget it, but I want it smooth in there. Figure about 10 o'clock tonight, this stuff will be set up good enough to shape. Uh-oh, yeah, still got it. Yeah, it'll be under 40 ounces without an engine. But then I got 22 ounces of hardware to go on it. This the PA-75 is a behemoth. This glue's actually drying in here pretty quick. I can see, but I don't want to disturb it until it's completely dry. And we're pretty close to level on the elevator stabilizer. Should be all right when I block it on this side. I'd have to lower it a little bit more. Maybe a slice under there, I don't know. Hey, like, subscribe, and share. That's perfect. That's perfect. I could take a little bit off that. Well, that'd be good because that will raise that up and take less putty right there. Now, Wendy, hey, Athens, Greece, great. Now, Wendy, he uses Bondo back in this area. Don't ask me why. Superfill is just as hard and 10 times as light as Bondo. But Wendy's a Bondo guy. He likes Bondo, Sando the paint. Put the paint on by the gallons worth. I was asked again. I've given you guys. Okay, Dennis. No problem. I've given you guys the formula for a light paint job. And I continually get asked over and over and over again what constitutes a light paint job. 1 quart of dope. That's all you get. Otherwise, you're going to be overweight. So think about it this way. It's a lot more work, but you'll save a lot of money because you won't be putting a gallon of dope on the thing. That glue's about dry, believe it or not. It's set up pretty quick. So I think I need to take a little bit off of here, which is okay by me. Taking off is good. To move that forward, we need to move that forward how much? And about did it. Maybe just a little bit more. So this piece here will glue onto the piece that I glued in to the fuselage. This piece here sits on top of the stabilizer. And that locks that all together. I was thinking about doing some solid pieces inside here to lock that on. Of course, this, I'll get a solid piece of 1/4-inch balsa back here. And then it gets 2 1/8-inch. It'll be locked up tight. It's all keyed together. Because we don't want to have the problems that I had with my other Thunderbolts. Well, there it is. $15 grams on the pilot, 1/2 ounce. Set more to this side here. Oh yeah. Gonna be a trick to get that on. I'm gonna have to do that on over John's house. It'll take several sets of hands to get that on and get it to stay. Okay, let's see. We got an hour in. I appreciate you guys watching. I was gonna do a longer show, but I have to wait for the glue to dry. Tonight is Charles's night. Tomorrow night when we come back, we can do I'll come on a little earlier, like 6:30, and we'll stay till 7:30, 8 o'clock. So it'll be an hour and a half show tomorrow. But tonight, I forgot that I have to wait for white glue to dry. So like, subscribe, and share. If you're not a member of Stun Hanger Forum, make sure that you register. But you must use your real first and last name. It's simple. I don't know how much simpler I can make it. If at a later date you don't want your name to show, you can do that in your profile, but you will not get through unless you use your real name. Thank you, Marcel. All right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow night. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.